Even with lucrative careers as actresses bringing them wealth, they still seek more. The ultimate desire is to achieve riches effortlessly. Marrying into wealth seems like a shortcut, but does it lead to contentment? Let's explore the life stories of these female celebrities to find out. Barbie Hsu. Back then, Big S had a simple checklist for boyfriends. They had to be good looking. But as she hit the big 3-0, especially after seeing her younger sister tie the knot with a financial elite, the standard for her husband changed. Then, in 2010, at her best friend Adi's birthday party, she crossed paths with the wealthy Wang Xiaofei, one of the 4 princes of Beijing. After just 4 dates, they got married. Since then, Big S slowly stepped back from her acting gigs, embracing motherhood with the arrival of a daughter and a son, seemingly living happily ever after. But the following year, after the marriage dealt the family's business with a heavy blow. At first, Big S continued playing the role of a devoted and supportive wife, weathering the storm alongside her struggling husband. However, rumors about their split broke out shortly after the business meltdown. It wasn't until the end of 2021 that Big S announced the conclusion of their marriage, which also started a lingering dispute with Wang. But the troubled relationship then seemed to affect her aspiration into another marriage with her old sweetheart, once Korean pop idol DJ Koo. During this marriage, she bid farewell to a life of luxury. Without the substantial alimony, lacking a stable income, and confronted with significant daily expenses, Big S had to buckle down and make ends meet. There were even instances where her younger sister voiced frustration at being repeatedly approached for financial assistance. This begs the question, does Big S ever harbor any regrets over any of the marriage decisions? Adi and Yishun. Before Big S crossed paths with Wang Xiaofei, Adi had enjoyed a solid 5-star friendship with Wang. In 2010, there were even photographs capturing Adi in close and intimate proximity to Wang at her birthday bash, sparking anticipation among onlookers for good news about the two. However, Big S took a bold step ahead of Adi, swiftly transitioning from acquaintance to wife with Wang, leaving Adi with shattered aspirations of marrying into wealth, and a fractured friendship with Big S. Adi even found herself excluded from Big S's wedding guest list, but fortune seemed to favor her as she soon snagged a billionaire businessman Chen Ronglan for herself. Her desires manifested into reality with a 2 million yuan wedding gown, a dazzling 10-carat diamond ring, and a magnificent wedding, just as she expected. Lavish annual birthday parties, million-dollar watches, and a trove of diamonds worth tens of millions adorn her new life. However, the opulence abruptly halted as Chen encountered legal woes, resulting in a 14-year prison sentence for up to 34 charges, including illegal gambling, fraud, and money laundering. Since his downfall, Adi's days of affluence have become a distant memory, leaving her previous life of luxury far behind. Born into wealth and achieving resounding success in the entertainment industry, her ultimate aspiration was to wed a wealthy man. Following relationships with numerous affluent individuals, she made a grand announcement in 2023. She was expecting, and the father of her children was Ji Xiaobu, a billionaire. Instead of formalizing their union with a marriage certificate, over the course of 7 years, she welcomed 2 daughters and 2 sons in the world, becoming a childbearing machine without any official status. Nonetheless, she remains content, saying receiving gifts and affection from someone is truly delightful. Her long-awaited wealth has materialized, evident in her multiple purchases of luxury residences without the need for loans. Even amidst swirling speculations of her partner's involvement with other female celebrities, she surprisingly turns introspective, pondering whether she had done enough, sacrificed enough. Unfortunately, Ji Xiaobo was arrested at the end of 2023 on various charges. This turn of events prompted Pace to adopt a low profile. However, a silver lining emerged as rewards for her frequent childbirths, propelled her current net worth well beyond 6 billion yuan. Jia Jingwen. Before marrying her first husband, Jia Jingwen was notorious as a scandal queen of the entertainment industry. At 30, she bumped into Sun Zhihan, a billionaire playboy. Against all odds, their whirlwind romance culminated in a 2005 wedding announcement or a shotgun wedding. Jia's only motive was to ascend the societal ladder. Nonetheless, she succeeded. After the marriage, her husband, on the other hand, persisted in his old lifestyle, wandering from one woman to another. It wasn't until 2009, during a press conference, that Jia unveiled her husband has sent their daughter to the United States, forbidding Jia from seeing her. This revelation also exposed the true ugliness of their divorce proceedings, entangled in property disputes and custody battles. After the legal saga's resolution, Jia restarted her career in the entertainment industry. Perhaps realizing that entering a wealthy family didn't necessarily bring happiness. This time, she chose to marry for love. She married actor Xiao Zhikai, who is 9 years younger than her and is living a blissful married life now. Liu Tao. After her breakthrough role in the drama Daughter-in-Law, Liu Tao steadily climbed the ladder to the pinnacle of her acting career. Surprisingly, just over 60 days after meeting her current husband, Wang Ke, they hastily tied the knot. At their wedding amidst the zenith of her career, she stunned many by announcing her retirement from the entertainment industry. This decision wasn't surprising though, given Wang's standing as one of the four princes of Beijing back then, boasting multiple investment enterprises and a net worth of exceeding 20 billion yuan. In 2008, Wang's venture suffered substantial losses during the financial crisis, resulting in a staggering debt of 4 billion yuan. Struggling with depression, Liu Tao stood by him unwaveringly, shouldering the responsibility herself. She re-entered the acting sphere, taking on a grueling workload to chip away at the debts. Within a year, she starred in 18 dramas, actively engaged in events, and even participated in light-hearted variety shows. In 2014, she not only cleared her husband's debt, but also hit a second career peak by starring alongside Yang Zi in Ode to Joy. Interestingly enough, her role portraying a smart, sophisticated, and independent modern woman seemed to just mirror her real-life story in a drama. Vivian Chow. Blessed with an innocent and sweet grace, a lively voice, and exceptional acting prowess, Vivian Chow is revered as a goddess in the hearts of men throughout the 90s. Her fame extended across Hong Kong, Macau, and Taiwan, captivating audiences throughout Southeast Asia. With her flawless beauty, Japanese media even hailed her as Hong Kong's most popular female star. When asked about the secret to captivating a man, Chow quipped to have a child with him, yet the reality of her on and off relationship with a wealthy playboy that stretched over 3 decades overturned her expectation completely. In 1989, Chow's plan to wed her first love were derailed by his financial downturn stemming from a failed investment. It was during this period that she fell for Zhao Ni, the son of Hong Kong's celebrated writer Ni Kuang. Since then, news of Ni's repeated betrayal, Ni and Zhao's breakups and reunions have intermittently dominated the headlines. In 2007, following yet another infidelity scandal involving Ni, Chow made a resolute choice to part ways, publicly announcing the breakup. Astonishingly, a mere fortnight later, Ni counteracted by revealing their engagement through the media. As expected, Ni slipped back into his old habits after tying the knot, entangled in various scandals as usual. Yet Chow maintained an unusual silence, overlooking these incidents. Her unwavering commitment to Ni bewildered many, especially considering her timeless beauty that persisted well into her 50s. Amid swirling rumors of their potential split, Zhao and Ni continued their marriage. Perhaps only Zhao herself truly grasped the nuances of life within a wealthy household. Isabelle Leong. Some individuals vocally advocate using children as a means to win a man's heart, while others prefer concrete actions. At the tender age of 19, Leong, who had just gained recognition in the entertainment world, fell deeply in love with Li Zikai, the 41-year-old son of Li Ka-shing, the Hong Kong real estate tycoon. Their love led to an unexpected pregnancy before marriage and 3 more in the following years. Leong believed that having children could guarantee her acceptance into the wealthy family, but Li Ka-shing's disapproval shattered her dream. Hong Kong media even suggested that Li Ka-shing was reallocating his vast assets of 300 billion Hong Kong dollars, with Leong and her children receiving not a penny. Realizing the slim likelihood of becoming part of the wealthy dynasty, Leong made the tough decision in 2011 to end her relationship with Li and raise their children single-handedly. Several years later, at the age of 35, she made a comeback in the entertainment industry only to face resounding failure. Just when it seemed the saga had reached its conclusion, news emerged of her and Lee Kai reportedly reconciling. Leong was pregnant with their fourth child, and sightings of the couple together at a hospital and a bridal store surfaced. Kristen Ng. The entertainment industry of Hong Kong in the vibrant eras of the 1980s indeed produced a multitude of beauties. Among them, Kristen Ng, though not widely renowned, exuded undeniable charm during that time. Before stepping into the limelight, Ng was already acquainted with her first husband, Yung Kwong Hui. Back then, the man, who was 31 years her senior, had amassed immense wealth worth billions of dollars. Thus, their marriage successfully brought Ng into a world of wealth. Tragically, a mere 13 days following their wedding, Yung passed away unexpectedly, shattering Ng's good days and leading to her being branded a jinx. Shortly after her husband's demise, she was kicked out of the family. Despite Young's substantial inheritance, Ng received a meager sum of 9 million Hong Kong dollars a decade later. Since then, she has embarked on a different life, spending 4 years as a mistress and openly acknowledging relationships with as many as 30 partners. It wasn't until 1999 that Ng married Lin Hong Tong. While Lin may not hail from a wealthy background, he enjoys some fame in the advertising industry, yet despite appearing trustworthy, he frequently strayed during his marriage. Nevertheless, Ng openly stated that his infidelity did not bother her in the least. But marrying into wealthy families as a shortcut to riches is far more complex than it appears. Instead of conforming to all kinds of rules with another's giant castles, why not carve out your fancy realm as a queen? What are your thoughts on this? Thank you for watching this episode of Chinese Star Buzz. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.